Synclavier? Synclavier, that's what that thing was called, a synclavier. That's what I was taught on.
Merc 83. Hey, mister.
Hey, Merc. Hey, hippie chick.
Morning, Nay. Nick Brown. Show.
It was a synclavier, and somebody's got a video of one. This one's a little different. So this didn't do video editing. I guess it was just audio. Okay, my bad. It was just a synthesizer. For some reason I thought I was doing video editing on it too. But it was what we used to come up with all the sounds for our audio tracks. And I found it. I figured out. Someone's like, you'll remember it tonight in your sleep. I didn't.
AKA
I came down here and I sat down and I was like, oh yeah, I was trying to remember what that thing was. I was like, sync.
Perfect timing, Nay, for the show.
And the word sync just popped into my mind. I was like, sync, clav, sync. Synclavier. That's what it was called, a synclavier. It's just a synthesizer, but yeah, synclavier. That's what it was called. I'm so glad I found that. We had a different version than the one that's showing right here.
C. LOL. Patrick John Welder. Just call you Nastradamus.
Anyway, yeah, right. Well, Nastradamus. If you guys remember me a few days ago when I said about Nina Turner, I was going to pull up an old video of mine. Just going to go to my channel here. That is the wrong channel. Let me see. Okay. Let's try it like this. Okay, here we go. Now I just want to search my channel here. My videos. Here we go. And I'm just going to type in...
Sean, a.k.a. Trendy Orca. Well said, Patrick.
Okay, and now I'm just going to type in live across my channel. I'm going to type in Nina. Nina Turner called out by all sides after I was the first to do it. Okay, Nina Turner plays race card on Jimmy Dore. This was August 11th. Great. This one was August 11th. Great. So this was a few days ago. You have a problem with me pointing that out? But I've got videos of me criticizing Nina Turner from over a year ago, where I saw her for what she was. I didn't go back and find those, but I will do this. I will pick up this other video, and I want to show you the date of it, because I don't know when this was said. So let me just find it. All right, this was put up August 15th. August 15th. Today is the 16th. My video, I just want you guys to know this. I told you this. My video was put up on the 11th. Jimmy Dore talked about this on the 15th. And what I said on my show was that, oh yeah, eventually everyone will be talking about this, but I'm the first. I'm going to be the first one to be talking about this because I got the biggest balls in the podcaster community. And I've already called Nina Turner out on her bullshit months ago, if not longer. So, I was ahead of this curve. I was surfing the crest of that wave, and everyone else was out in the riptide getting lost 5 days ago. And I already produced 119 views. So 119 people already saw my, farewell to Nina Turner video. The name of that video was Nina Turner plays race card on Jimmy Dore.
AKA
Hinkle makes up fake polls. What the fuck? That was the name of the video. All right, so This was 15 minutes in. I was talking about
You
it.
definitely called this one way ahead of the mob.
Thank you, hippie chick. Thank you. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Didn't I? That's great that you said that. All right, let's listen to a little bit of what I said on August 11th, okay? So you can't go back and see what somebody else said or see what they're responding to. So this is a
I kind of want to catch the whole thing.
watching these guys. But I sent them messages and said, look, you're racist.
I'm going to go to the very beginning of the show. We'll check it out.
I didn't have my sound on yet.
I had my sound off.
What I
Great. This
said
is the
was,
very beginning.
The Convo Couches had Jimmy Dore on to discuss
Sean,
Nina Turner calling
aka
him
Trendy Orca.
anti-black. Jimmy Dore
They
is
was
not a
way
racist.
ahead of
Okay, I've
everyone
been watching
else.
him for years. Okay, now when I watched Tim Pool and I watched Dusty Smith, Cult of Dusty,
Mike.
when I watched those, thank you, Nick, love you, brother. When I watched those guys from the onset, I liked them at first, both of them. I liked Tim Pool and I liked Dusty Smith, and I started watching for a little bit, and then
Brown. Combo, we make things up couch.
you know, a comment would slip out here or there, and I would go, that's a little racist, but I'll let it slide, you know, because I've been known to say things that people might hear me say and think that I'm racist. Even though I'm not, I'll say things that people might think that I am. So I'm like, I give them the benefit of the doubt. But within a few months after that first comment, man, I hear the dam open up. And the river starts flowing, the racism river, you know, and they're just paddling right on down it. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. So not only did I stop watching these guys, but I sent them messages and said, look, you're racist. I'm not going to watch you anymore because you're racist. I'm smarter than you. So I am hypersensitive to racism. I'm hypersensitive to discrimination.
Sup, Nate?
Hey Bronco, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, bro. Nice big picture of you on your avatar there so I could see your smiling face. I love it. So, you know, I'm hypersensitive to narcissism and racism, and if I see it, I call it out, and I see it before anybody else does usually. I'm swimming in it here in Florida, so I'm very familiar with it. I've never known Jimmy Dore to say one racist thing his entire career. I've never heard, as long as I've been watching Jimmy Dore for years now, and I've paid very close attention. I bring his stuff on the show. We talk about it on here. You know, I have my problems with Jimmy Dore, and I call him out on his bullshit. He probably fucking hates me by now. I don't care. Fucking hate me.
Everything
all you
sound
want,
okay,
man.
guys?
I don't give a fuck, Mr. Fucking Hair Color. I don't give a fuck.
Mr.
But I'm
fucking
going to
hair
defend
color.
you today, you bitch. Okay, I'm going to defend you because you're right and Nina Turner is wrong. You're telling the truth and Nina Turner is fucking lying. I don't look at the color of your skin. I don't look at your sex, your gender, any of that shit and make a decision. I listen to your words and then I do this really quick and I say this is what's going on. Okay.
Josh G.
So
Thumbs up, like skin tone.
Nina Turner put out a
Hippie chick.
tweet.
Okay,
Tweet
here.
said,
Nick Brown.
I should pull out the
Loud and
actual
clear.
tweet, so give me 1 second on that. Let me get it on the right
Loud and clear. Thank you, Nick.
browser window here.
Thank you,
Weird.
Josh. Thank you, hippie chick.
It brought up compose tweet. It brought up I'm incognito. Why am I in private here? Close. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I opened that up. Okay, let's go to Twitter.
I'm just going to
I
fast
thought I
forward.
left a message. Yeah, I did, right? Was it on another account?
Rank up.
Fast forwarding here. Looking for specific things that I
So
said.
I'm gonna bring you the whole.
Specifically,
I'm gonna bring you the whole tweet here. Here it is. This
what
is
I said was that both black and white people will be attacking Nina Turner. Okay, that's what I said after this. I said, you guys watch, both black and white people will be attacking Nina Turner over this.
came up on my Twitter this morning. I was like,
And
what
she
the
deserves
fuck,
it.
dude. So this is the way
And that's
this
what I'm
goes
looking
is
for.
there is a tweet and there's a response. So the tweet was, Jimmy Dore, when lefties cheer on the FBI, you know they're serious about being a Democrat. And then he put up a picture from that tweet. Now, I don't know, because this might be a photograph. This is how people protect themselves so you can't go back and see what somebody else said or see what they're responding to.
It's true.
So this is a tactic
true. I don't know why
that Nina
people do
Turner
this.
is using against all of us. She's controlling information. So instead of
This
just
is
retweeting
stupid.
the tweet and showing so we can follow back what Jimmy said,
Right.
she makes a photograph of it and posts it, so you can't click on it and see what Jimmy Dore was responding to.
Hey, man, it's 420. Cheers, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Hope you guys are having fun this morning. Watching
so let's
this.
go back.
Little bit of
and
me
find
being
Jimmy Dore's
right.
original
Little
tweet, since Nina
touchdown
Turner is
celebration here.
literally physically hiding it from us so we can't see what he was responding to. And it says right there, it says he was responding to something. See, there's a pic, a Twitter, there's something there. So there's a photograph of probably something that Nina Turner said. We have to go back and see it if we want to do this correctly. So I'm going to go back to Twitter. I'm going to type in Jimmy Dore's. I'm going to go to Jimmy Dore's page and see what he said. Oh, okay, here it is. Here it is. So this is what Nina Turner was hiding from us, so we couldn't see the whole conversation. Nina Turner originally said this, okay? My prediction of the fallout of the FBI raiding Mar-a-Lago is that we're probably going to see a bunch of MAGA Republicans call to abolish the FBI.
So check this out.
Jimmy perceives that as cheering on the
This is the first time I'd read that tweet. And in my mind, right now, what's going on inside my head is I'm like, wait, I agree with that tweet. Watch.
FBI. Okay, whatever. I don't. I disagree with Jimmy. I agree with Nina Turner here. I didn't even know that because I didn't see the original tweet because Nina Turner wouldn't let me see the original tweet.
And that's her fault, and that's her ignorance, that's her own hypocrisy, and it's hilarious that she literally deletes information so that people can, determine things for their own. She just wants you to think that Jimmy Dore's a racist and that she calls him a racist, and that because she calls him a racist, you should just believe that Jimmy Dore's a racist, based on her accusation, not based on why she's actually calling him that. That's psychotic, right? But then again, Nina Turner's fucking psychotic, obviously.
She decided to control the narrative. Look at that. If she hadn't controlled the narrative, she would have won me over. But this is what controlling the narrative does. This is when you prevent people from seeing all the information, you end up pissing people off and
Right.
losing fans. Anyway.
And look, that's why I do this. That's why I do shows like this, guys. That's why when I tell you things, I go back, and when I'm proven correct about them, I go back a few days later and I'm prove them to you. I'm like, look, this is what I said. This is what you guys heard me say. And wait till you hear what now everybody is talking about, 5 days later. Because I back up everything I say. I love doing this
because I'm
shit.
just
This
agreeing
is
with
where
her
I'm
on this
in
one
my
point. It doesn't mean
in my
that
element.
she's, bested Jimmy on this whole, and she hasn't, on this whole interaction.
I'm so hot.
But I digress.
So uncomfortable.
Let me
Oh my
just
God.
get back to the point that I agree with Nina here, and I disagree with Jimmy here. She says her prediction of the fallout of the FBI raiding Mar-a-Lago is that we're probably going to see a bunch of MAGA Republicans call to abolish the FBI. Hey, hi, good to see you again. It's true, okay? Nina Turner is telling the truth here. There are a bunch of Republicans out there that are calling to abolish the FBI, okay? There's nothing non-factual about that. I will give Nina Turner credit for saying something truthful, okay? Nothing was said about Jimmy Dore. It was just her opinion about what's going on with the FBI. That matches my opinion. The FBI is perfectly correct in going into Trump's Mar-a-Lago and pulling some boxes of things that he took from the White House and doing an investigation. I'm fine with that. All right? Jimmy Dore obviously has a problem with that, and he's trying to defend Trump a little bit. Okay? But once again, I digress, because that's not what this is about. Let's keep going. Jimmy's answer to that was, when lefties cheer on the FBI, they're serious about being a Democrat. Jimmy makes a good point.
Moot.
So this is a great argument because I can see positivity from both sides. I mean, I can see something I agree with from both sides. I can agree a little bit with Nina, and I can agree a little bit with Jimmy. That's what not playing sides, that's not what not discriminating against people does for you. You can see the good that everyone has to offer. And when you see a problem with something someone says based on who they are, well, then you're not listening to the content of what they're saying. And I see a little bit of this going on in this whole interaction between Nina and Jimmy, but more on the part of Nina Turner's than Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore has a pro-Trump perspective on him getting raided, and Nina Turner has a pro-Democrat, pro-FBI perspective. They're coming from different places, This is what I say. I'm pro-truth. I'm not picking a side here. I know that Donald Trump broke the law. I know he should be prosecuted for that. That's it. I'm not picking a side. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm just calling it exactly how I see it. A big problem I have here is I don't see either of them doing exactly that. Okay? They're muddying the waters a little bit with their allegiances. What's Jimmy Dore's allegiance? It remains to be seen here. Things like this will definitely call him into question. However, I'm here to defend Jimmy for a very good reason. We got to get through this. But first, we had to get through the what spurned it on, which I didn't even know until right now because Nina Turner hid the information from me. Because she decided to copy and paste something instead of just retweeting it like people do so you can follow something back. Well, I followed it back because I do my research.
Hashtag gladiators of truthiness.
Yes, gladiators of truthiness. Thank you for participating in the chat. Who was that, Nick? Big Merc. Thank you, Merc. Thank you, buddy. So let me go forward with this, okay? Let's read through it. So, Nina Turner chastised Republicans for trying to say, defund the FBI. I agree with that sentiment. Leave the fucking FBI out of this. They're doing their job. We pay them to investigate criminals, okay? They worked for us. They're doing their job. I want Donald Trump investigated. I don't know why Jimmy Dore doesn't want Donald Trump investigated. He saw the January 6th riot just like everyone else did. You don't want him investigated for spurning that whole thing on? Do you think that if Donald Trump hadn't gone down to the Capitol that day and given that speech that those people would have still marched down to the Capitol?
I can't believe how long I spoke about all of this for. I didn't realize this was so long. I thought I was going to be able to find what I said real quick. So let's do another bong rip. It's bottom of the hour, and try to make this go a little faster.
No, they wouldn't have. Donald Trump was the catalyst for that entire thing. Donald Trump, what his actions did, resulted in people dying. Americans died that day. Jimmy Dore doesn't want to give credit where credit is due here. And I'm totally going to call him out on his bullshit while I'm calling Nina Turner out on her bullshit. Because I know what some of you are thinking right now while you're watching this. You might hate Jimmy Dore. You might, I'm so glad you say bad things about Jimmy Dore. Oh, no. Nina Turner is going to play the race card here on Jimmy Dore. It's going to make her look like a fucking idiot. Okay, so just hang in there. All right, don't run off. Here we go. So, in response to, Jimmy's responding to what Nina said about Republicans trying to say defund the FBI. Jimmy's response was, when lefties cheer on the FBI, you know they're serious about being a Democrat. And let me just say this. I'll fucking cheer on the FBI as long as they're doing my bidding. So Jimmy's wrong. He's coming from a wrong place when he's attacking Nina right here. She's being a Democrat for saying she wants justice. She's being a Democrat for saying she wants the truth exposed. She's being a Democrat for saying she wants charges to be, she wants to see the right people charged with the crimes that they committed. No, she's not being a Democrat. She's being a human being. She's being fair and she's being an American. Jimmy, you're wrong here, okay? So you're wrong, and Nina Turner should have just said that. Right? Nina Turner should have said it just like I said it. Not that, hey, Jimmy, you hate black people. You're doing this because I'm a black woman. I would have never said that to Jimmy, because that's not why he did it. He's doing this because he's supporting Donald Trump.
I'll smoke to that.
And I might have
no law regarding cannabis.
A little bit of this. Just doing a little of this. Somebody made a comment on Twitter this morning, something about money. Jackson Hinkle will only say what deems will make him money. And I was like, no. And I was like, wait. Maybe. And maybe Jimmy Dore's in the same money boat. Maybe he's riding the same money train as Jackson Hinkle is. I saw a guy defending Donald Trump on the news yesterday. And he was doing it in such a way that it made me think, you know what? This guy's obviously, he knows he's wrong, but he's saying this because he knows that Donald Trump is going to see this, and he's going to get on Donald Trump's good graces, and these people are thinking Donald Trump might become president again, or be in a position of power, be in a position to put money in their wallets. Because Donald Trump has a lot of money, and he pays people. And why not Jimmy Dore or Jackson Hinkle maybe looking for a job working for Donald Trump? I know it sounds psychotic, doesn't it? It's the only thing I could come up with, guys. I'm sorry. It's all I could come up with, is that they're trying to get on Trump's good graces for monetary reasons. I can't imagine why you would subvert the truth when you say that you're a champion of the truth. It doesn't make sense to me. But I digressed a little. Let's see what the response was, okay? So Jimmy said, when she said conservatives were okay with the FBI when it came to Panthers, MLK, Malcolm X, now they have a problem with it. If you have a problem with me pointing that out, you're doing the bidding of these conservatives, which Jimmy is. She makes a good point there. She should have left it there because that's perfect.
83, Twitter beard.
Thank you, Merck. That's what I would have said, okay? That's what I would have said. Nina was doing really good at that point. But then she decides to step it up a notch. Then she says, when Jimmy Dore knocks a black progressive woman for pointing out conservatives' hypocrisy, when it comes to the FBI, you know he's serious about being anti-black and protecting conservatives. So, he's not being anti-black just because your skin is black, Nina. You can't use that in an argument against people. It's not fair. It's called playing the race card, Nina, and you don't get to do it. And people like me, white people and black people, are going to call you out on your bullshit today.
Boom!
Watch. I'm not going to be the only person saying this about Nina Turner. Now,
Boom! There it is. There it is. We found it, man. At 16 minutes and 30 seconds in, there it is. There it is. We found it. Now, that's how I want to start this show. With this quote from me right here.
race card, Nina, and you don't get to do it. And people like me, white people and black people, are going to call you out on your bullshit today. Watch. I'm not going to... 1626. Argument against people. It's not fair. It's called playing the race card, Nina, and you don't get to do it. And people like me, white people and... Dude, I got to clip this. 1626. Let's clip this. I'm going to show you guys how to clip, son. You guys want to learn how to do it? Everybody should be doing this. You should be doing... Go to my videos and clip. And post that shit on fucking... Be creative, man. Go here. Go over to the website, right? YouTube. You see it says clip right there? See it says clip? There's little scissors. Little scissors under the video. Scissors. You know, it's got the title of the video. It says analytics. Edit video. You guys won't see that. But you'll see how many views, thumbs ups, thumbs downs, share, download, and boom, clip. That's it. Click that. Argument against people. It's not fair. This is where it'll start. It's called playing the race card, Nina. And you can just pause this. I'm going to stretch this out, make a minute clip, because I don't know how that's going to end. For a long time. He likes to argument against people. It's not fair. It's called playing the race card, Nina, and you don't get to do it. And people like me, white people and black people, are going to call you out on your bullshit today. Watch. Boom. I'm not going to be the only person saying this about Nina Turner. Boom. Yeah. You know what I said about Nina? I was like, Nina, you finally jumped the shark enough publicly to where I can show my audience that you're full of shit. Boom. That you're toxic. Boom. Jimmy Dore is not a racist. He might be wrong, and he might be defending Trump for whatever reason. I think that's stupid. But he doesn't personally hate black people. So for Nina to be saying that Jimmy is doing this because he's got something against black people makes Nina look bad. It brings Nina down. It takes her any credibility that she ever had and throws it right in the garbage can, because nobody is going to be swayed when you try to play the race card when Jimmy's not even a racist. He's just doing, you know, some pro-Trump shit. He's been doing it for a long time. He likes to argument against people. It's not fair. It's called playing the race card, Nina, and you don't get to do it. And people... Nina played the race. I should say Nina Turner. Nina Turner played the race card against Jimmy Dore, and everyone knows it now. Sorry, just checking to see if Rogie was standing near the door or not. I don't know where he is actually. Okay, so Twitter. We want to share this on Twitter, right? Yeah, we're gonna tweet this out. Let's go to Twitter. This is the clip, right? Yeah, it says clip right there. And we want to get rid of, this is important, get rid of the @ YouTube. You don't want it to say via @ YouTube. You never want to @ anybody in a tweet if you want anybody to see it. Unless you just want that one person to see it, it hides your tweets. It puts them under tweets and replies, and nobody goes checks tweets and replies anyway if somebody goes to your channel. So I don't recommend you do that. Get rid of the @. What you do is you create the tweet. You just make a straight tweet like I just did. Right? Nina Turner plays race card on Jimmy Dore. Hinkle makes up fake polls. What the fuck? So I made this clip,
And then when you click on it, it should just play that one part, right?
Argument against people. It's not fair. It's called playing the race card, Nina, and you don't get to do it. And people like me, white people and black people, are going to call you out on your bullshit today. Watch. I'm not going to be the only person saying this about Nina Turner. Yeah, you know what I said about Nina? I was like, Nina, you finally jumped the shark enough publicly to where I can show my audience that you're full of shit, that you're toxic. Jimmy Dore is not a racist. He might be wrong, and he might be defending Trump for whatever reason. I think that's stupid. But he doesn't personally hate black people. So for Nina to be saying that Jimmy is doing this because he's got something against black people makes Nina look bad. It brings Nina down. It takes her any credibility that she ever had and throws it right in the garbage can, because nobody is going to be swayed when you try to play the race card when Jimmy's not even a racist. He's just doing, some pro-Trump shit. He's been doing it for a long time. He likes to argument against people. It's not fair.
I like it because then I start talking about the fact that Jimmy Dore's been doing pro-Trump shit. And that's going to make someone say, yeah, what's he say about that? Hopefully they'll go watch the whole video, You guys want to share, like, and retweet that for me? It's on at Nays Garden. I'll retweet it at Truthier by doing this. Is how you retweet. There's a little symbol here. It's got two little arrows. Okay? It looks like a square. Click that and then click quote tweet and then start typing at Truthier. There's Truthier. At Nays Garden Show. At Garden Nays. Look at that one. Huh? Tweeted all them. Tweeted at Ron Placone. Tweeted at Graham Elwood. Tweeted at Jimmy Dore. Tweeted at Miserable Lib. See how easy that is? It's simple. Tweeted at I'll just pick a letter. We'll go with A. We'll click that at, and we'll just say we'll send it to Billy, aka Turbo Jerko. Right? And then we'll just do this. A again, and then we'll just do this dude. Abnav Kushik. And then we'll just do A again, and we'll just do Kamala's a racist. And then we'll just do A again. And do this dude, Alan Detlaff. And then we'll just do A again, and then we'll just do Socialism for All. And then we'll just do I'll send it to Unholy Rome. Dude. I'll send it to at Bernie Bitch, dude. Because you know how I do. I'll send it to at Nick the Stick, bro. Because I know he'll retweet that shit. What? I'll tweet that at Cyber, bro. That's Peter Guitar Jam at Cyber Reload. What, son? Psst. 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 I'll tweet that shit at Adam Benson, man. We'll tweet it at, Adam S. Benson, bro. I'll tweet that shit at, Sean Days, bitch. What? At Sabby Sabs. What? At Revolutionary Blackout Network. What? Pfft. At Jackson, bro. Cause fuck Jackson Hinkle, bro. Oh, there's not enough. Sorry, Jackson. Not enough for you, buddy. Ran out of characters. And now, see, there's a group of people I could tweet that at. Now, listen, this is one thing you want to avoid. You want to avoid these mass tweets always at the same group of people all the time. Don't do that shit. All right? That's why I like to hand type shit in, select whoever the fuck comes to mind. You know? And we'll see if anybody likes it now. It's got one quote tweet and one like. I wonder who the like was from. Let's check. somebody named Margris, I'm going to follow them and say thank you. Wow, that is awesome. Maybe go to their channel and like some of their shit. Oh, it's one of those energy people. Energy, the energies. It's the force. It's all around us. It penetrates us, holds us all together. What? I cannot hear what she's saying. What's that? What? Oh, he's having a seizure?
Mike Pasquarello. What's up, man? Les Peter Guitar Jam. YPS. Les Peter Guitar Jam. Yo. Naze Garden. Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Naze Garden at Naze Garden Show, Truthy or News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthy or News on Twitter.
So my father's having a seizure right now, you guys. It's it happens.
Oh, man.
No, it's okay. It happens from time to time. So just give me a second. I'm just gonna be over here. I'm gonna let you guys see. It's no big deal. I'll be right back.
Roger that. Take your time.
Look at Rogan. Rogan's over there helping.
Big Merc 83. Pops folded hands heart. We're up all day. Eyes. Big Merc 83. We should end this stream for now.
So we moved him under a fan where it's nice and cool.
How's it doing?
He's fine, you know. He's just having a seizure. It's just like, for him, it's just like his eyes roll up into the top of his head, and he just tunes out, you know.
We're up all day. All good?
What do you mean we should end this stream for now? We ain't ending anything, bro. What are you doing? Ending my stream. We're not ending this stream. I came back here to make sure you kids were okay.
Big Merc 83. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, you hang around and you support me, motherfucker. That's what you're gonna do. Okay? My father's over there having a seizure, and you're trying to clear my fucking show out for me? Are you fucking kidding me? Let me go take care of my dad, and I'll be right back. We'll continue the show, okay? It's not gonna last forever.
Take
But
your
this
time,
is
bro.
exactly why I'm
Big
here,
Merc
is to
83.
freaking help, you know?
I meant we didn't need to worry in here.
Yeah, you do need to worry, and you need to support, and you need to fucking hang out and be my friend. And not fucking,
Big Merc 83.
and not
No bro, sorry.
and not desert me. Right, Beazle?
Big Merc 83. Was just trying to be respectful. Much love. Hope he is okay.
Okay.
We're up all day.
He's back,
Hash,
man.
keep it open.
He's back. He's back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. He opened his eyes and he's looking around, you know. And I was right there with him, just giving him
That's
support and
fucking good,
stuff.
That's
So
good.
she's gonna put him back in his chair. She's got a it's like an engine hoist, you know, and he's in a 4-point harness, and this thing has got two things. They look like clothes hangers with hooks on them, and he's on this 4-point harness. It's like a blanket with 4 corners with loops on it, and they got these straps, and you just hook it on, and it just picks him up, and you crank it up with this hand crank, and it just picks up his whole body, and then she can roll him around on it because it's on wheels. And she could pick him up out of his wheelchair and then roll him over and put him into his chair, where in front of the TV where he sits. So what was cool
That's
was
pretty
that
neat.
he was in his wheelchair while he was having the seizure, and she was able to wheel him underneath the fan, the ceiling fan. That's where we pushed him to. So we had the ceiling fan on full blast, and it got him, you know, nice and comfortable. And he has 2 shirts on. She took off his top shirt, and she was fanning him, and you know, we kept him dry. And yeah, it's top of the hour, so it's time to smoke, man. I need a bong rip. So
I'll smoke.
let's do that. No law regarding cannabis.
Josh G.
I
Shout out to the
can't
medicine and
stop
tech
smoking
advancements.
the Gorilla
Glad he's
Glue.
comfortable now, Nate.
Glad he's comfortable. Thanks, Josh. He is. He was looking around, you know. He wasn't making eye contact with me, but I was fine with that, man. You know, I don't demand it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
No law regarding cannabis. Top of the hour.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, Nick. I didn't realize you were in Discord. What's up, son?
Oh, Nixon?
He muted himself.
Oh.
Yeah, I just didn't want y'all to hear these idiots talking on the CB.
We want to hear that 10-4, Roger, over now.
Man, seizures are scary as shit, man. I used to have them when I was a kid.
My father is back in his chair, and
That's good, man.
yeah, we'll see if he's back with us completely. I mean, his eyes were open, and he was not seizing. You could tell his eyes go straight up, and the top of they go straight up. You just see the whites of his eyes. Oh, no, he's good. Good. He's looking around. Cool. It's good. He's good. He's watching
Yeah,
the girl that works for him over there, and he's good. He's alert. Cool, man. I'd like to pick Rogan up and have Rogan give him a kiss on his face. You know, which I don't think Rogan's ever. Oh yeah, Rogan has. When he was on the floor. My dad was on the floor several days ago. He fell off the
Hey,
chair.
you told about that.
Yeah, Rogan was able to go over there and give him a kiss. I think for the first time. All right, so back to where we were here. So I had made this prediction. I'd made this prediction on my show that it
We're up all
wasn't
day.
going to just be
Love
me.
you, gesture, medium, light skin tone.
It wasn't going to just be me talking about Nina Turner. And sure enough, this was from, 5 days ago. Something like that. So you can see, no, this is from yesterday. I'm sorry. That's right. I was from 5 days ago. My bad. This is from yesterday. And now, of course, Jimmy's talking about it because, of course, he was involved in it. So, of course, he's going to be talking about it. But you'll notice what I said was that not only white people, but black people are going to be calling you out on you calling the race card too. Let's hear what Kurt Metzger has to say about this.
Trump thing. It's actually good the FBI did so people could see what the FBI does to people that you might not care about,
That's
like
right.
the Uhuru social. I wouldn't have known about them.
Yes. But Nina
Well, Kurt Metzger looks suddenly so different. He's letting his hair grow. He was bald before. Is that what it is?
Turner doesn't care about them. If you have a problem with me pointing that out, you're doing the bidding
Suddenly
of these
he has hair
conservatives,
again.
which Jimmy is. I don't have a problem with you pointing that out, knucklehead, and you know that. I have a problem with you flipping off half the country when they come around to your point of view. That's called unproductive, and now I know why you're such a failed politician.
Dude, I'm going to go get my orange bud.
She went on, she goes, let me be, she won't stop. She goes, let me be clear, Jimmy Dore repackages anti-blackness.
Wow.
So this is the part that loses her total credibility. Not with me. She already lost it with me over Force the Vote.
Dude, that's exactly what I said. I said, you lose all credibility, Nina. Isn't that funny? Jimmy Dore's parroting me 5 days later.
She's losing it with every black person. Let me be clear, Jimmy Dore repackages anti-blackness and right-wing talking points and sells it in a way that some lefties are willing to buy.
That's like when the FBI
Iceman!
popped the Martin Luther King
Orange
quote.
ahead.
That's what the
Yo, Iceman! Yo, Iceman! Dude, Kurt Metzger looks really different for some reason, and I think I don't know what it is. Why does Kurt Metzger
Hey,
suddenly look
Iceman.
really different? There's something up. He did something. His hair's growing back in. He used to be bald, I think, or maybe he used to have hair. I don't know. Had something on his face. He shaved it off, growing it back. I don't know, man. Kurt Metzger looks different. I don't know why.
FBI, the people who spied on him were like, it was the words of Martin Luther King that we heard through a high-powered microphone in a van.
All right, I'm smoking some OG
So he
Kush and
says,
some
she
Gorilla
says he has
Glue.
used right-wing talking points
Top of the
against me
hour.
multiple times
No
and
longer
even
gonna cannabis.
defended
Cheers, everybody.
Rittenhouse.
Whoa.
Uh,
He makes millions.
and he makes millions doing it. Just for the record, I make less money than AOC. Just for the record.
Dude,
But there you go.
you made more than Rittenhouse's own lawyers.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to go to the Fred Hampton leftist, now rebranded as the Revolutionary Black Network. Blackout. Is that what's it called?
Oh, wow. Look who's being critical of Nina Turner.
Revolutionary Blackout.
Okay,
Blackout.
Revolutionary Blackout
Revolutionary Blackout.
Network, right?
Exactly, as I predicted.
And so here's what they had to say about it. I'm pretty sure that these are black guys. Here we go.
And I'm gonna show you this tweet. Maybe maybe I can pull it up if you don't have it. Where Nina says that Jimmy, and then that when she go to the character assassination that we talked about, where she said Jimmy always used right wing talking points and anti-black talking points to attack me. Okay, you guys know I can do it both ways. We do this all the time on the show. We can do it either way. Let's say you disagree with Jimmy's take on this. What about this take is attacking Nina from the right? If anything, this is him saying, "Yo, we should be cheering for the abolition of the FBI."
That's true.
How is this a right wing take? How is this a racist take? Like, even one thing she used, if he said, "Oh my God, look at angry Nina Turner," using the angry black woman trope. Like, imagine if he like pulled a racist trope out of nowhere, then I would get it. I was still thinking, I was like, all right, I get what you guys saying. It was literally nothing said here that would make you bring up race, other than the fact that you already had this in the cup. Like, you already had this in the whole.
You had this ready to go.
So she had this. I can't wait to call Jimmy Dore a racist because that's all I got against him, and I hate that he's calling me out.
Okay. Not necessarily, because now Jimmy's taking that guy's lead. But, yeah. Watch this.
I'm the only one calling her out, and she couldn't wait. And that's exactly what they said. Like, she had this already in the chamber, waiting to just throw this at me.
Not
I thought
necessarily.
it was like on her list of amends to get back in the squad.
Not necessarily.
Yes, to
You
get
have
back
call
in,
Jimmy a okay, check.
check, call Jimmy
Not
a
necessarily.
racist. Correct. So there's
That's a long bridge
there's
to
two
cross.
black guys. Here's a
she was waiting
black
to do
woman,
that, you know?
Sabby Sabs, friend of the show, and here's how it affected her. What the stuff that Nina Turner did, the low skeezy shit she did. Here's how it affected her.
Nina Turner responded to Jimmy Dore's tweet here, and she said, when Jimmy Dore knocks a black progressive woman for pointing out conservatives' hypocrisy when it comes to the FBI, you know he's serious about being anti-black and protecting conservatives. And now I feel it again.
This came out after mine, too.
This
It
is
was
the
like
part
the
I
next
think
day.
that makes me feel sad.
Download Twitter or visit
And I'm gonna tell you why.
twitter.com and search at Nays Garden at Nays
It's not
Garden
even the
Show,
part about
Truthy
protecting
or News for
conservatives.
the full podcast experience.
It's the part about
YouTube
being
channel at
anti-black.
Truthy or News on Twitter.
It was very clear to me that this is something that Nina Turner has been feeling for probably a while, and it came out kind of like word vomit in this response to Jimmy Dore. Here's the problem. If you look at Jimmy Dore's tweet, when leftists cheer on the FBI, you know they're serious about being a Democrat. If you go back and you look at Nina Turner's original tweet, when she says her prediction is these are what MAGA Republicans are going to do, there's nothing in either one of those tweets that has anything to do with race.
I love we already talked about this on the show, but I love watching Savvy just figure this out, because I believe we discussed this on that show of mine that we were just watching. I believe we went over this already. But I want to see Jimmy's response to it now, which I have not seen yet.
So it made me sad. It made me sad to see that Nina had to throw in the anti-black part. Whether that's how she feels about him or not, I had to ask myself, does it fit the current situation at hand? No, it didn't. That's the problem. I don't think it was fair to throw that in with this particular situation. Because again, this has nothing to do with race. And this is not me saying that Nina Turner shouldn't express what it's like to be a black person, a black woman, etc. I talk about that often on the show. I don't think I'm saying that she shouldn't talk about that. But you have to ask yourself about the context. Is it relevant in this particular discussion? No, it's not.
Which is exactly what my criticism was of Brianna Joy Gray when she was trying to relate what, systemic racism in the United States to the FBI, going and grabbing some paperwork from Mar-a-Lago from Donald Trump. I was like, they're not relatable. You don't get to do that. Not at this juncture. You have no basis for throwing that in there as the meat on the plate of what you're serving up,
I've had criticism of Nina Turner. I don't agree with her on everything. I don't agree with Jimmy Dore on everything. But I never thought I would see her stoop to that level.
Boom.
I really never thought that. I felt like that was low, and I felt like that was dirty. Now,
she should apologize.
Now she goes on.
It'd probably be too late, but
I just feel like
Nina
there were
Turner
so
should
many other things she could have
apologize
said if she wanted to
all
prove her
of
point.
us.
Like I felt like that was a low blow. Like I said, even if that's the way that she feels about him, I don't understand what that had to do with the discussion at hand. And then it kind of
I
made
bet
people,
she'll block
some people look at
me
me some kind of way, which is when I start getting those DMs.
if I
You're a black
tweeted
woman.
at
What do you
Nina
think about
Turner
this?
should apologize
So
to
now I
all
hope that
of
everybody
us.
who sees this doesn't
I
assume
guarantee you she'd
that
block
this is
me.
how all of us feel. Because this is not how I feel. I've never met in person, I've never met Nina Turner or Jimmy Dore. But I do know Jimmy Dore. He's been on this show. I've been on his show. I have had conversations with him. I only saw Nina Turner once on a stream. It was at Jen Perlman's birthday thingy. I didn't know Nina Turner was even coming to that. She came on for a little bit. I didn't really get a chance to talk to her. I don't really know her like that. But I can tell you that what I have seen, what I know from Jimmy Dore, I don't think Jimmy Dore is anti-black. I don't think Jimmy Dore is racist.
Of course he is.
And I really don't like when people do that. I don't like it.
But I got to tell you
I
this,
know that they've had
Jimmy.
disagreements before.
I got to tell you this. Never forget that Donald Trump is a horrible racist, Jimmy. Never forget that. If you don't want to be a racist, stop supporting Ron DeSantis. Stop supporting Donald Trump the way you do. I'm not saying you're a supporter of either, but I'm saying, you should point out the faults in them. When you think Ron DeSantis does something good and you make a big deal of it, fine. Go investigate all the bad that motherfucker does and go talk about that on your show. Or how about this? Go watch the January 6th investigation. Go see what all the Republicans are saying, because those are all the people that are testifying. Realize that the head of the FBI is a Republican. Realize that the head of the FBI that's a Republican was appointed by Donald Trump himself before you go off on, trying to accuse the FBI of shit.
But I felt like that was such a low blow. Just you did not have to go there. And it just keeps getting worse.
It just keeps getting worse. Why? Because she wouldn't stop tweeting about me. Why? Because calling her a Democrat is a big insult. Because she wants to play both sides. Nina wants you to think she's a progressive fighter of the
I don't
establishment.
know if I kept.
And she also rolls
if I
over
saw
for the
more.
establishment
I don't know if I saw
and hates half the country, just like the establishment wants her to. And she'll also call anybody a racist who challenges her, like a low blow, like she said. And so then I was talking about this on Convo Couch, and Sabrina brings this up.
Convo, we make stuff
and
up,
Convo Couch makes the point that Nina Turner's in a party with the biggest racist in the world as the head of it, Joe Biden, who's done more things to hurt black people than Donald Trump, that's for sure. Let's watch.
Realize who her president is, what administration she worked for, and he says, you're running a cover for one of the most anti-black administrations in recent history. You're excusing the political weaponization of a domestic terror organization, the FBI, with a history of anti-black activity that includes kidnapping, rape, torture, and murder. But sure, blame Jimmy Dore. And I mean, amazing tweet out there too as well. I mean, Joe Biden, who wrote the crime bill. And you want to come over there and say, because Jimmy says that you're being critical of the FBI, that he's anti-black? I mean, is not this administration one of the most anti-black administrations that we've ever known?
Let's talk about that for just a second. If we want to talk about anti-blackness, and I'll get to these other responses in a second. we want to talk about anti-blackness. I want to think about when she mentions, the left versus right. I've mentioned this before, that when it comes to the Democratic Party, they've also been anti-black, and they've done it through legislation, which is even worse. Joe Biden's crime bills targeted who? Predominantly black people. I have noticed this pattern of liberals
Quarter
in
of
the
the
Democratic
hour.
Party who
No
will
law
continue
regarding
to
cannabis.
try to
Cheers,
pretend
everybody.
like they're not racist, pretend like they're not anti-black, but then they participate in the same systemic issues that perpetuate that same anti-blackness. They participate in redlining. They participate in gentrification. They participate in housing segregation, even in these.
It's as if Sabby is finally getting it too now. And we're watching everybody come to the same conclusion that I came to years ago, which is you have to walk away from both parties because they're both rotten to the core. And once you realize that, once you realize you shouldn't be supporting either of them, you can watch them crumble. And, both of those parties need to go away. They're just rotten. Could you imagine if like 5 or 6 parties formed, or 7 or 8 parties formed? All kinds of political parties formed, new ones that people were interested in. They're like, yeah, I'm interested in that party. I want to join that political party. And they're all registered, and people just left the Republicans and people just left the Democrats for all these other parties. And oh my God, what was it going to? Well, you better find the party with the best goddamn platform and the best fucking political leader that you like. Imagine that. I like that. Let the People's Party keep doing their thing. Let the Green Party do their thing. That's 2 parties right there. And let's see a few more
Les
form.
Peter Guitar Jam. Cheers.
Let's see a few more that'll siphon away voters from both the Republicans and the Democratic Party until they disappear into ashes. With Hillary Clinton there with her dust broom trying to sweep it all up. Oh, the imagery. Look at that, the bong rips. Bum, bum, bum. The dabs. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, ba, ba. The cannabis. Bum, 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 bum. That's fucking ABC's Wide World of Sports, brought to you by Howard Go Sell today. Coming to you live from where? Of course, the Madison Square Gardens, where we have some cherry pie, cannabis bud here to smoke. We're going to put this cannabis in
Drop all
this
day. Put
bowl.
Jimmy on the other side will look like he's listening.
In the other side, it'll look like he's listening to what I'm saying. You're so fucking stupid, dude. I love it. I fucking I love it. That's the kind of stupidity I love, bro. That's my jams right there, bro. All right, let's do this. This is funny. So, I like to talk about myself today, and I'd like to make Jimmy Dore sit there quietly and listen to me while I talk. Jimmy, I've got a lot to say. For one thing, I like to do bong rips. I like to smoke a lot of bongs. So, Jimmy, we're going to smoke this bong while you listen along. Is that good? Does this work, Brad? Is this work? Look, I'm Ron Placone. Did you guys see? I was Ron Placone in there for a second. Don't act this at Ron Placone. Don't do it. I was doing a little Placone, and he's over here. Shut up.
Drop all day. Yes, tears of joy.
All right. Not the first time I've Placoned. Okay. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everyone. Yes, cheers. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Nick.
For up all day. Make a video talking with Jimmy.
So, hey, toot toot, little horn, toot toot. Beep beep. Like Nick has full interaction with the show now.
Hell yeah.
He's like, I control what happens in the show.
Nah, I usually mute myself. I can hear better on here than I can on the social medias. I don't know why.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
These deep blue areas. I live in Massachusetts. I've seen it firsthand. They participate with school segregation. Even though it's not segregated by law, they have other things that they do to keep black kids out of those schools. Those are the liberals here. Those are not the conservatives. So it just seemed like to me, and I'm saying this because she goes on about more right-wing talking points, it seemed like to me that if you're going to call out one side for doing that, make sure you also call out the liberals who have actually been just as guilty as being anti-black, because they have implemented legislation, they have implemented laws that has done nothing but destroy the black community and keep the black communities down. Let's make sure you add that in there too. Because she goes on to say, let me be clear, Jimmy Dore repackages anti-blackness and right-wing talking points and sells it in a way that some leftists are willing to buy. He has used right-wing talking points against me multiple times and even defended Rittenhouse. He's making millions doing it. So here's the question that I have, Nina. So if somebody criticizes you,
if somebody
criticizes the Democratic Party, if they criticize the way that you ran your campaign, which many of us have, does that mean that we're automatically using right-wing talking points? Does that mean that we're automatically anti-black?
Dude.
You're not allowed to receive any criticism from the left?
Dude, let me just say this, Abby. If you ever see this video, when you said, if somebody, I know you just said the word just without meaning behind it, but it had so much more meaning because of the way Nina Turner used to always say, hello, somebody. That was back when she was believable, you know? And it's just so funny that you started off with that. I want to go back to that. It was good.
Are willing to buy.
Listen to her say somebody.
He has used right-wing talking points against me multiple times and even defended Rittenhouse. He's making millions doing it. So here's the question that I have, Nina. So if somebody criticizes you, if somebody criticizes the Democratic Party, if they criticize the way that you ran your campaign, which many of us have, does that mean that we're automatically using right-wing talking points? Does that mean that we're automatically anti-black? You're not allowed to receive any criticism from the left? No, I call bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's not okay.
Bullshit.
Why is it a right-wing talking point? Because someone is criticizing
I said
you.
those were my exact words.
Because
I was like, call Nina on
that's
her
her
own
flex.
bullshit.
Because she doesn't have a lot of character.
I love this
and she'll
shit.
throw that around willy-nilly. So when there is actual case of actual racism, people will tend less to believe it now. Because just like when people make false #MeToo allegations, like Anna Kasparian did, now people believe less, right? And she ruined her reputation. And now Nina Turner is ruining her reputation doing this to me. She's not ruining her reputation with me. She's ruining her reputation with black lefties. Because she is a goddamn Democrat to the bone.
What's her Democrat reputation now? Is it going up a little
Her,
bit?
her Democrat reputation, Nina Turner's Democrat reputation has gone through the sky because she's attacking someone to the left of the Democratic Party and to the left of her.
Cheers.
I was forced to vote.
But Jimmy, in fairness, a pandemic is no time to be talking about healthcare.
That's you're in fairness. So let's get back to Sam.
Good point. Good point.
I just feel like this just sets a dangerous precedent. It makes it seem like, you know, going forward, are people going to feel like they can't criticize Nina Turner now, or she's going to call them anti-black too?
Yes.
What do we do? What do we do here? Okay, she says he even defended Rittenhouse. What does that have to do with, first of all, I wouldn't necessarily say he defended. I saw that video, and it looked like to me it was a lot of video footage that, what's his name? Orf made.
I was pointing out where the mainstream media lied to you about Kyle Rittenhouse. Most people thought he shot 3 black people. He shot 3 white people.
That's a Rittenhouse talking point.
That's a Rittenhouse. Sorry, that's a Rittenhouse talking point. I'm sorry. So here we go. Back to this.
Which were a lot of things I actually didn't know about until I watched that video. But I wouldn't necessarily say he defended him per se. But what? It just seems like to me there is this mentality that even if someone on the other side, on the right, may be correct, if you're on the left, you're not supposed to admit that. Don't be so, I guess I would say, just don't be so fixated on your hatred for people on the right to the point where you can't even admit when they're right on a particular issue. This is the problem with the two-party system. People are so brainwashed to back their party that even when their party is wrong, they will defend it. Even when the other side may be correct on an issue, they will still smear them just because they're on the other side.
That's what Nina did.
Now, this goes back to the point that Jimmy made in that video about conservatives, some of them waking up to this idea of the FBI, of the problems with the FBI. Jimmy Dore said, well, don't crap on them. You should start to welcome them over. I just feel like, again, like, if somebody tells me they're against the FBI, if they tell me, you know, we need to get rid of this whole system, I don't really care if they're on the left or the right. If they're down with it and I'm down with it, then let's get the shit done. This is the problem. This is why I hate this two-party system. I hate it. I absolutely despise it. Everything is about left versus right. People are so blinded, they can't even look at just particular issues anymore. Now it goes on from here. She goes on to say, if you take right-wing money while running against progressives, you're a conservative. If you use right-wing talking points against progressives, you're a conservative. When did Jimmy Dore run against I'm confused.
So what this is, and I'll tell you what this is. This is a Democrat talking point that they came up with already.
Silence point.
To silence me.
Yeah, it's a silencing point.
Money.
Yes, this is a silencing point from the Democratic Party, and she showed her hand too quickly. They weren't supposed to do this until I ran. So what they're going to do if I run, they're going to, if I take money from people who they say are on the right side of the aisle. So if I take money, because my whole thing is I'm going to bring the left and the right together to fight the establishment. So if I take money from people they say are right wingers, that's what they're going to say. They're going to say, if you take right wing money while running against progressives, you're a conservative. So they're going to call me a conservative, even though I'm not. I'm to the left of Nina Turner and the Democrats. So that's what this is. And she blew it. So now we know what their attack is going to be against me if I run for president. They're going to call one of them is going to be they're going to say I'm taking right wing money to run against progressives.
Joe
Biden is not a progressive. Neither is Donald Trump. That's who I'd be running against. Joe Biden is more right wing than Donald Trump. And then down here, if you use right-wing talking points against progressives, you're a conservative. What are those right-wing talking points? Nina always keeps those a secret. She doesn't mind saying I'm a racist, but she will keep this a secret. And Sabby Sabs calls her out.
Keeps it a secret. But
when did Jimmy Dore run against a progressive? If you use right-wing talking points against progressives, you're a conservative. What are the right-wing talking points? See, this is the thing. Like, this is vague. Give me some examples. You got to give me more than this.
No, she's
not.
What
are the right-wing talking points that you're referring to? I didn't see any examples mentioned.
This is very important. You guys pay attention to what's going on here.
Oh, Sabrina's right-wing?
He goes on.
Trying to smear Jimmy Dore.
She's conservative now.
If someone on the left is telling you that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert are potential allies to the left, you're witnessing a grifter that is doing nothing but putting marginalized communities in danger. We don't build coalitions with right-wing authoritarians.
Now, she's also referencing there Breonna Joy Gray, who was Bernie Sanders' press secretary the last time he ran, and now she's a host on The Hill, because she tweeted out that stuff that we should, even if Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't sincere, we should still use her to try to get something done. We should try to use this moment. So she's saying that that she's ripping Bernie Sanders' press secretary, who's to the left of her. She says if someone on the left is telling you that Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert are potential allies to the left, you're witnessing a grifter. No, what we're witnessing someone who understands politics. So in politics, that's how you make the sausage, right? And so often you have to deal with people who are opposed to you ideologically, but you agree on one thing for a short period of time. Get it done. And so she can't help. That's all she knows now is Democrat politics, which is the politics of hating half the country and not working together ever to get anything done ever. That's all she knows. And Sabby is befuddled.
Well, we can't run this prison with all the races mixing and talking to the wrong people. You got to stay on your side.
That's right.
You don't decide if you're left, right, or racist. We'll tell you.
We'll tell you who you can talk to.
I have a check mark here. And if
Yeah.
you say a thing, then that means you're conservative, even though you're not.
Oh,
Right.
maybe
It's
he's
not
got
like,
colored
you know, it's not like
contacts
This
in
is,
his
this
eyes.
is called
that what it
gatekeeping,
is?
Kurt.
Yeah.
That's what this is called. This is
Something's
gatekeeping.
different.
I'll tell you who you're allowed to talk to. I'll tell you who you're allowed
Yeah.
to work with. I'll tell you how we get these things done. And if you don't get them done the way I say, we're not going to get them done.
There's two parties, okay?
That's
That's
it.
how it is. If you
There's
want
two.
choices, go and pick yourself a gender out of the bin. That's all you get to pick.
Daniel
That's right.
Does he
is
normally wear
Politics will
glasses
tell
or
you who
something,
you
or
are.
something different, man.
Here, there's more.
I don't know what
Okay,
it
well,
is.
to that, I ask, what about black people that are conservatives? What about black people on the right?
Hey, Daniel.
See,
Joe Biden told you, you ain't black.
You ain't black. So what about when Bernie Sanders works with guys like Mike Lee? Could there be more right-wing guys than Mike Lee to stop the genocide in Yemen? Should he not do that? According to Nina Turner, you shouldn't, and that makes you a bad person. So Bernie's a bad person for working with Mike Lee because she sees Mike Lee as a right-wing authoritarian, whatever she says.
You know, familiar with the theory of relativity? You, relative to wherever Nina is standing, that is what side you are on.
That is right.
There's no fixed principle of any kind.
Here we go, back to Savvy.
this is the problem with the left-right
think he
divide,
had, like, a
putting
goatee.
marginalized communities in danger. What about the marginalized communities that are on the right? This is making the assumption that everybody that's black is on the left. They're not. And black people are leaving the Democratic Party, not joining it.
That's right. And Nina Turner's helping that.
I can't with this. So it makes me really sad. It makes me really sad because at the end of the day, all this back and forth, and we haven't accomplished anything. Not one damn thing.
So she ends with this.
What have we accomplished on the left? It's been what, 6 years? Nothing is getting done. Nothing.
She's raging.
I'm so pissed. I'm livid. I was just at a housing project here in Boston. People are having their freaking ceiling separating from the damn wall. More people are still being evicted. Tent communities are growing. People still don't have health insurance. People still don't have dental insurance. But what we got right now, what we got here, we got someone who sat up there and ran twice in a row, and the Democratic Party screwed her twice in a fucking row. And here she is, sitting up here, still pointing fingers at the right instead of pointing fingers at your own damn party that has continued to screw you over multiple times. We won nothing.
Nays Garden. Download Twitter or
So
visit
that's pretty
twitter.com and
powerful.
search at Nays Garden
And
Nays Garden
she's
Show.
calling out
Trivia
Nina
news
Turner. Now,
for
I
the
guess
full
Nina Turner's
podcast
going to call her
experience.
anti-black. She won't
YouTube
because she
channel
knows
at
she can't do
Trivia
that to
News
her.
on Twitter.
Maybe she'll call her a sexist. Oh, that won't work. She'll think of something. She'll call her a right-wing adjacent or an alt or something.
Isn't the left
Big Merc
adjacent to the
83.
right?
Hashtag Rage Monster.
So back to the Black Revolutionary Network, and here's what they say. They get one more clip from them.
Go ahead.
Look at this. This is another part. This is why this is the only tweet I really responded to all this whole drama. Because I'm like, this is what are you doing? This is, you see how she started. This had nothing to do with the FBI anymore. At this point, you see how she says if someone on the left is telling you that Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert are potential allies to the left, you're witnessing a grifter that is doing nothing but putting marginalized communities. And for one, no one ever said that. What we said is, how bad does it make AOC and Bernie Sanders look that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert is calling out NATO, calling out Ukraine spending, and outflanking them on the left on some issues?
That's what they mean by right. That's when they call you right, is when you are saying things that are left that happen to also overlap with some people on the right. They're now labeling that right.
That's right.
The Red-Brown Alliance. Go ahead.
Yeah, and this is the period on that statement, CJ. No one is praising Marjorie Taylor Greene. And this is the thing that drives me crazy. People can say, you guys are praising Marjorie Taylor Greene to bash AOC. We literally saying that if Marjorie Taylor Greene can get the issue of Ukraine correct, she's literally tweeted about Julian Assange. AOC never tweeted about him. So we're not saying she's good. We're saying, look at these clowns over here for being lower than her on these issues. you see how she get that twisted?
Yes.
That's TYT left. Now let's go back to
That's
the
the
bottom.
TYT left. He just referred to Nina Turner's tactic as that's the TYT left. How she had to twist that. She had to twist that to make us wrong. And that's what a politician does, and that's what Nina Turner is. She's a politician. She's been a politician for as long as I've known her. She's only been doing politics, and that's who she is. She had to twist it. And they fucking see it, and everybody sees it. And the only people who don't call it out are people who don't want to call it out and don't want to see it because they want to use her. They want to use her. All right, anyway, here we go.
It's offensive to them, Nick. No, they get that's what you're doing. It's offensive to them
That's right.
that you're saying this person who is of low stature to them is better than them. It's offensive.
That's
so
right.
they absolutely
That's a good point.
understand what you're saying and they're offended by it. And what Nina Turner is doing by interjecting like people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, this speaks to the point I was saying earlier. This is about a larger class divide.
So, moving on, here's Black in the Empire, and he responds to Nina Turner saying, if you take right-wing money, you're a conservative. If you're right-wing points, talking points, he responds to her, and he says, oh my God, you became one of them after what they did to you. And what did they do to her? They endorsed the progressives in the Democratic Party, the Progressive Caucus, endorsed her corporate opponent in her face. That's what they did. Then they took millions of dollars in money from Israel and AIPAC and flooded her district with it to kill her and beat her. And they did. They smashed her by 30 points. She didn't come close to winning. After what they did to you, and after what they did to Bernie, she's still a loyal soldier of the Democratic Party. And that was my mistake. That was my offense, that I called her a Democrat. Not that I challenged her on the FBI, but that I called her a Democrat. And the only way she could fight back was to call me a racist because she's got nothing to fight back. And now she exposed herself, and now she'll never be able to use that again. She just fucked herself forever. Because she did it so publicly. I trended for 2 days straight because of that. And everybody got to see that she's a bullshitting Democrat. And even, how many more black people do I have to show you to call her bullshit out?
All you're doing is getting a lot of black people kicked off being black right now.
I know.
Don't being black.
And then right underneath here, it says she's completely given over to the dark side. And they don't even want her.
I think if she changed, she probably already always was and is trying to clear it up with them. Like, no, I was always cool. I wasn't with these people.
And if you want to know why I criticize Democrats more than I spend time criticizing Republicans, it's because I've been a Democrat my whole life. And here's why.
People are always like, why does Jimmy Dore just focus so much on the Democrats? And like when the Republicans are like obviously worse, it's because we're supposed to expect something of them because they're supposed to represent us,
That's
the
right.
left, as their constituents, and we have nowhere else to go because a third party is basically forbidden in this country.
Yes.
It's not like we expect anything of the Republicans.
How dumb do you have to be to ask that question? Why doesn't Jimmy spend more time ripping on the Republicans? Oh, I don't know. Where else are you going to get those kind of critiques? Where else could you find somebody ripping on the Republicans? How about the problem isn't that we have a pro-corporate, pro-war right-wing party in America? The problem is we have two of them. We don't have a left-wing party, and the fucking mission of this show is to wake people up to that fact, that there is no Democratic left-wing party, that we have two right-wing, pro-war, anti-worker, pro-Wall Street parties in America. And that's the fucking fact. Democrats aren't even trying to get workers to vote for them anymore. As Chuck Schumer said, for every blue-collar worker they lose in Pennsylvania, they're going to get two white-collar Republicans to vote for them. That's who they are. They're a party of white-collar Republicans. There is no party that represents the left or workers. And that's why I spend all my time focusing on the party that pretends to represent those people.
Yeah, and I still hate the neocons. Like, I didn't stop.
So there you go. Slow News Day says to Nina Turner, after she calls me anti-black, she says, you're running cover for one of the most anti-black administrations in recent history. You're excusing the political weaponization of a domestic terror organization like the FBI with a history of anti-black activity that includes kidnapping, rape, and torture and murder. But sure, blame Jimmy Dore. When are you going to call out the FBI, Nina? When are you going to call for defunding them? So here,
Look,
by the way, I have to, you can see how this
let's
looks.
just stop right there. Using the FBI to go get papers that Donald Trump stole out of his fucking Mar-a-Lago fucking residence isn't weaponizing it. It's the FBI just doing their job, man. Their director is a Republican. appointed by Donald Trump himself. So quit trying to say that this is the weaponization of the FBI. And Jimmy Dore, you should literally understand that that's not true. That the FBI taking papers from the FBI taking papers from Donald Trump isn't weaponizing. He shouldn't have had those papers.
Black administrations in recent history.
He wouldn't give them
You're
back.
excusing the political
They've been asking for
weaponization of a
year,
domestic
over
terror
a year.
organization like the FBI
America
with a
wants their
history of
stuff
anti-black activity that includes kidnapping, rape, and torture and murder. But sure, blame Jimmy Dore. When are you going to call out the FBI, Nina? When are you going to call for defunding them? So here, by the way, I have to.
Come on,
you can
Jimmy.
see how this looks awkward. Like it's not. I had to copy and paste that because Nina Turner has blocked me.
How many crimes does the FBI solve every year? How many crimes does the FBI solve in a year?
Josh G. Not as many as Naze Garden cool.
I don't know, man. The FBI has 7,800 special agents. Special agent for the FBI. I'm solving crimes that you never see. Why? Because I make sure you don't see crime. It's my job because I'm working for the FBI. I don't know.
She blocked me a long time ago. So she tweeted about me for an entire day, negative smears, calling me racist from behind a block.
How did she even see your initial?
Who knows? From behind a block. She did that. She smeared me and slandered me and called me a racist with absolutely no basis. She did that from behind a block. Could you be more desperate? Could you be more of a coward? That's what Nina Turner is, a desperate coward who uses identity politics in the most cheapest way that the values act.
Look, I'm not cheering on the FBI. I just want everyone to realize the way this Comrade Misty is Putin's buddy, Sarcasm Stardust, is trying to paint the way some people support the FBI or what they're doing, whatever. Look, I'm not cheering them on. I'm just saying what they did with Donald Trump doesn't warrant all of this reaction. It's no big deal. I'm saying get the fuck over it.
Actual incidents of racism for her own personal gain. And everybody sees it.
Isn't it amazing how much they hate, like, as far as politically speaking, immigrants? Like, they want to build a wall so these people can't, these right-wingers can't get over here on the good people's side.
Well, she says this. He's literally pointing out the hypocrisy of progressives who, despite the Panthers, MLK, and Malcolm X, are now cheering on the FBI because of Trump. She says, and then she says, I mean, aren't you married to a cop? Okay. I'll give her that. I won't criticize her for being married to a cop, but I will criticize her. She's on the Cleveland Police Foundation board. Just so you know. You think she's going to call for defunding the fucking cops or defunding the FBI? No. And I like what Max Blumenthal said. If you can't read it, I'll read it for you. He says, good to see Cleveland Police Foundation board member Nina Turner push back on calls to defund the FBI. If she ever wins an election, she'll be able to join the rest of the squad in voting to increase the FBI's budget. Because that's what the squad did. There's another one. This guy, I watch his videos, right? So this guy's a right-winger who I don't...
Oh, yeah, Sean.
I don't agree with him on anything, but he does make entertaining videos. And I think he's honest. I think he calls them how he sees them. I think he has a bias, but I don't think he lies, right? That's why he's worth watching, I think.
Because it's not talking point. The
believe
irony
me-
is the only people who don't use talking points are the ones that they attack and say you're using talking points.
So he hates me. Believe me, he's no fan of mine. This guy doesn't like me. And he doesn't like anything I stand for. But he said this. He goes, I love to do videos on where I disagree with Jimmy Dore. But every time that he's trending, it's because people he's further left than are calling him a secret right-winger. It's ridiculous. I disagree with him because he's on the left. He's not remotely conservative. Stop lying.
That's a good
You guys are
tweet.
both in the same boat. I hope you know. Both you and Sean.
I know. I like what Max says about Nina. In her latest failed bid for elected office, Nina Turner completely turned her back on Palestine, denouncing the BDS movement and condemning those who delegitimize apartheid Israel. That's what she did to try to get elected. She turned her back on Palestinians and got in bed with Israel because she thought it would get her votes.
Wait, they got rid of her anyway, though, didn't
And they got rid of her. And again, the thing that's so funny about Nina Turner is she's trying to become part of a club that hates her, the Democratic Party. Even her own progressive caucus endorsed her opponent. They hate you, Nina, but you still want in. Talk about Stockholm, because that's where her money's going to come from. That's the career path for Nina Turner. Otherwise, she ain't got nothing. The fox is more dangerous than the wolf, indeed, he says. This is also interesting about Nina Turner. Pretty sure Malcolm X, because she started tweeting out stuff about Malcolm X to try to say that Malcolm X was talking about me. I'm the fox that tries to get you to go towards the wolf. It didn't make any sense.
Wow.
But Malcolm X had a famous...
Wow,
I'll show
tried
you.
your clever tricks to force us to get Medicare, didn't you? Well, we stopped it.
So I'll show you the quote in a second. But he says, pretty sure Malcolm X was talking about politicians that posture as radical and in touch with the community while running as Democrats and supporting imperialist mafias like NATO, as Nina Turner did in this call for the strongest economic sanctions. So here she is calling for war with Russia, the strongest economic. She's in bed with NATO. And that is who Malcolm X was warning people against, according to Max Blumenthal. He says, pretty sure Malcolm X was talking about politicians that posture as radical and in touch with the community while running as Democrats. So she says, this person is a Democrat. Democrats are right-wing authoritarians. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Democrats are right-wing authoritarians, Nina, in case you didn't check. There's another one. The right wing is not acknowledging systemic bias on the part of the FBI. LOL. They are mad at the agency one after one of their own. Again, missing the point.
Who cares?
Who cares?
They see it now.
They see it now. Doesn't so now they see it. Just like you saw it when they went after the Black Panthers and Malcolm X. Now they see it.
But Trump's an even bigger threat than this massive
I know.
domestic terrorist organization
called the FBI. So Shauna Burley gets them. She says, you know what's the worst characteristic of the Democratic Party? They'll abandon their values without hesitation if they find out their political enemy agrees with them. It's more important to them to vilify their opponents than to maintain consistent ethic and principles.
Even racist prison gangs can get it together to sell heroin on the yard.
Right.
They can't, like, that's unreal.
No, you're good. You're good. And so here is Brianna Joy Gray, Bernie Sanders' press secretary when he ran. She agrees with me. And she's black. But I guess she's not racist.
No more she's not.
Not no more she's not black. Marjorie Taylor Greene is right about the FBI, bad faith or not. In today's Radar, I argue that the left should take advantage of the right's new acknowledgement of systemic bias and push to abolish the FBI, an institution that has always protected elite power, not the people. And there it is. And of course, she got attacked by shit libs and people like Nina Turner for this. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, that's it. And then down here, I go, why are you being so anti-black? And that did very well. It got like 1,300 likes. So here, Blue Check Beth caught this. She said Nina Turner is posting Malcolm X quotes out of context, misrepresenting him, so you can't tell he's literally talking about her and not people like Jimmy. Dore is about as liberal a thing as you can do. Oh wait, and not. Hang on, let me read it again. Nina Turner posting Malcolm X quotes out of context, misrepresenting him, so you can't tell he's literally talking about her and not people like Jimmy Dore. That's about as liberal a thing as you can do. And so you want to hear it? So this is one of the quotes she was posting. You want to hear it? You tell me who you think Malcolm X is talking about. Nina Turner, the politician, or Jimmy Dore?
There are many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to. But the fox will fool you.
So the wolf is the Republican. The fox is the Democrat. That's the party you're a part of, Nina. That's what Malcolm X was talking about.
He's talking about
Fox
bears.
is the Democrat. Not Jimmy Dore, who's to the left
Malcolm
of
X
you
is
and
talking
the
about
Democrats,
bears, bro.
and not the Republicans, who's the right of you.
Bear
The
facts.
Republicans are the wolf. The Democrats, the liberals are the fox. That's what Malcolm X said. And you could misquote him all you want, but everybody sees through you. You stepped in it, Nina. You wrecked yourself.
After they screwed her, she should have been back on here talking about how they screwed her. That's
She
what
should have been
doing.
back on this show talking about how she should have been back somewhere talking about how they screwed her. She didn't talk about how they
screwed this show, any show.
That's what I'm saying. She should have been anywhere. I know that I know what you meant. She should have been on the Young Turks. She goes on. She's a part of the Young Turks now. She gets a check from another.
Anna was angrier.
Anna was angrier about what happened to her. You're right. Anna was angry about what happened to Nina Turner than what Nina Turner was angry. You're exactly right. She should have been going around to all the shows, and she should have been talking about how the Democrats screwed her. But she didn't, and she talked about how the Progressive Caucus was pressured. So you can't be mad at them for going along with the establishment. That's what Nina Turner did. There's more. The state of the U.S. left at the moment. The FBI U.S. intelligence apparatus has been tied to the murders of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Fred Hampton. But since going after Trump, Democrats and leftists now love it. And so any critique of this is now racist and most obviously Jimmy Dore's fault.
You've made millions from this.
Millions. I like this. And Nina's over at TYT now, taking billionaire money from Jeffrey
Billy
Katzenberg,
Valentine.
Hillary
Man,
Clinton's
he loves
donor.
it. Any
And this is
attention
what
he can
the
get, he'll
Revolutionary
suck it up
Blackout
like the
Network
floor.
says.
Especially if
TYT
it's a chance
supporters
for him to
calling me
cry
a
on his
capitalist because I
tablecloth
dissed
shirt.
their queen Nina
That's
Turner
what
while
I'm
TYT was shutting it down and busting union organizing. Makes him laugh.
That's the kind of shirt
There's
you wear.
another
You
one.
want to,
Nina Turner certainly went scorched earth yesterday and further illuminated that leftists do not belong in the Democratic Party, which is an authoritarian, neoliberal, imperialist corporation that caters to
JG,
its donors.
good morning.
And that's what Nina
Yo,
Turner has
JG.
been protecting. That's what she runs interference for, and she smears activists for, and then to the point where now she calls me racist.
You think she got consolation donors, or like, we're gonna screw you for now, and then just
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure her husband runs the company that runs her campaign. So when she gets campaign money, it goes to her husband. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So anyway, way to go, Nina. You stepped in it, and this will probably follow you around for the rest of your political career, which will be inside the Democratic Party. We all know that. You're a good Democrat, and you would vote for Nancy Pelosi as Speaker in a heartbeat, too, because that's who you are. And we all see it now. And I'm a comedian who smokes pot, and I couldn't give a shit what you think about me. But it's obvious you give a shit what I think, because you went on a mental rant for 24 hours on Twitter, calling me every name in the book. And now black people are calling you out for it. Congratulations.
do a blocked account that she shouldn't have even seen whatever you said.
That's right. She blocked me so she didn't have to see it. She blocked me so she didn't have to see it, and then she spent a whole day talking about me, a whole day tweeting at me from behind a block. You know why? That's the kind of courage she has.
How is it in a whole day of tweets? There's no specific details
Billy
on these
Valentine.
right-wing
Not
talking
one.
points.
Not one
dirty
specific
toilet.
detail on
Fucking
my
weirdo.
right-wing talking points.
Everything's
Not
top
one.
secret, man.
Not one. But how's that Jeffrey Katzenberg? So I make millions. Your boss, Cenk Uygur, took $20 million from right-wing donors. He took $4 million from Buddy Roemer. That's who you and the Young Turks are, and everybody knows it. And there's no getting out of it. Hey, maybe I should play the video of Cenk Uygur yelling at black airline employees down at the airport. Should you want me to do that for you?
When she was talking to Steph in that first video, it sounded like the way her voice sounded like she's probably called like four other people. Oh, he's my alter ego. She's probably said that. There's probably a line she says all the time. Like it sounded so phony, politician-y to me. You know, but unless you have hindsight, I wouldn't have picked out then. Like I'd be like, all right, it's a politician thing. But now you're like, oh my god.
Oh my God. Okay, so thanks for the segment, Nina. I'm sorry you're such a shitty politician and a bad person who hurts your own cause because you want to get a dunk on a comedian in his fucking garage. But you did it, and you
I think
blew
bad,
it.
just kind of like amoral and careerist. And,
Amoral and
the things that
careerist.
make you a good Democrat.
So
The
Jimmy
things that
chose
make you a
red
good
hair, too.
politician and a
Right
good
when
Democrat.
DeSantis dyed his
Congrats,
red.
you're a
What
great
the fuck is
Democrat,
this?
Nina.
Howdy doody
Hey, we're
time.
coming.
It's howdy doody time. I guess so.
Yeah. Black Ops. I'm leveling up my Mark 10.
Cold War?
Yeah.
You're leveling up your what?
Mark 10.
You've got a Mac 10?
Yeah, I bought a skin where it came with.
Wow, what?
Nays Garden.
And,
Download
and a
Twitter or
new,
visit twitter.com and
and a
search
new,
at Nays Garden at Nays Garden Show, Truthy or News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truthy or News on Twitter.
and a new pet and a new executioner. It's a zombie who launch at him and bite him at the throat.
Whoa. That's cool.
It is.
Kill.
And that came with a blueprint to the Mark 10, so that's how I got that unlocked.
That's awesome. I was trying to unlock the I shared that clip on Twitter, right? Yeah. Made that little clip. Cold War. I'll have to look into that. I'm gonna take a look. Move the chat over here. Except the sound. I failed on the sound. There it is. There we go. Got it.
Billy Valentine. When you Google Nina Turner, it's just her trying to get PBL arrested. Haha, narc bitch.
Her trying to get people arrested. That's fucked up.
When I saw your first tweet this morning, I read it as Tina Turner. And I was
Tina Turner. That's funny.
Dude, what the fuck?
Compiling shaders, those goddamn shaders.
Yeah, that's every time you update your driver, most games need to compile shaders.
Yep, dude, I did. I got new drivers. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Okay.
And it's kinda you can bypass the shaders. Actually, I did that when I played yesterday.
Oh, you bypassed the downloading of them?
Yeah, and then after I was done playing it, then compiled them. And I didn't know I did it actually. I did it by joining on you, and that's how.
Billy Ballantyne. I wish Ike Turner would treat Nina like Tina for 10 minutes.
Well,
No,
again,
not really. JK.
My computer's not working right again because of this.
Whoa, I joined on you, but something happened.
Yeah, it's not. My computer's not running right now. So, I don't know, man. Here, I'll tab out. That helped.
Billy Ballantyne. Your FB stream went fucky. Going to YT.
There we go. This is showing the wrong thing here. There we go. Okay.
You look different.
Do I?
Now you look normal. You had a different skin on than the cannabis.
Right, and yeah. No, I'm trying to get this fucking. Okay, I need to see how far I have to go here. The submachine gun thing. Mac 10. Tech 9. There it is. There's that motherfucker.
If it is, that bundle I called is called Viva.
Billy Ballantyne. Made birria tacos last night. Never
Nice.
again. Been shitting my brains out. I'm an upside down shit fountain.
It's under operator bundles. It's what's called Viva.
So I gotta use some SMGs and to win the. I want the Mac 10 and the Tech 9. So I gotta use the friggin' SMGs. The submachine guns. I'm going to be using these two. I want to make sure they're fully jacked up. So, cool here. Alright, so these are the ones, man. Alright. You ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Alright.
Oh, I should put a gun token on.
noticeable performance issues until I compile my shaders. It's at 39%, but it says 1 out of 4.
Yeah, it's gonna take 10 minutes or something like that.
This is funny, bro. My live stream's all like herky-jerky. It's like a slideshow.
Yeah, I see that. It's probably because of compiling.
I would think, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I alt-tabbed out, brought this over onto this monitor, and went back here and clicked on this. It says pack 1, 2 out of 4 at 64%.
As soon as it getting over those, I think it was, when mine got over around 30%, then it started to go fast. The first fucking 25% took forever, man.
Yeah, it's going pretty fast now. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. It's going fast. I'm just gonna wait for it. It's just a couple of new maps. %, 91. 4 out of 4. Hell yeah. And you'd think the processor, I don't know, would just do it faster than this.
Say again?
You'd think my processor would just haul ass through this.
Yeah, but I think the reason it takes, I thought it just crossed my mind, the reason it takes so long, the first 25%, is probably unpacking the files there, and the last 75% is probably installing them.
Right.
Something like that. Or compiling them or what.
Okay, it says it's complete.
Hell yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. And when I move it over to the other monitor, it doesn't work properly.
I see that. I see that.
It's weird. All I'm doing is moving it to another monitor. I wonder what that is. I just got new, Alright, let me see if I can do anything with these submachine guns. I need 2 headshots per round, and I need to do something with kills or something. I can't remember what the submachine gun kills. Oh, I gotta get fast kills. 2 fast kills or something.
Oh, I forgot to put a token on.
I don't think I have any. Oh, it says Battle Pass owned, 10% XP boost.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean it's
but
running?
I think if you go out in the store, there should be some free bundles. I picked up quite a few yesterday.
Nice.
And there was at least 2 gun token, 2 times 50 gun tokens.
Wow, my volume on my game is like really loud. I'm gonna have to turn it down. Holy shit, that sucks.
Domination. Take the objectives.
Domination.
Okay.
Securing Bravo. Securing LC. Be locked down. A secure. We're in the lead.
Long shot.
This Mark 7 is awesome, bro. It shoots so fast.
Shit. Oh, he's right in front of me. Level, MP5 level 16. Yeah. Oh, dude. Dude.
Losing Bravo.
Where'd he go? Oh, shit. How long's the range on a submachine, I wonder?
Taking C.
Whoa.
Watch your fucking fire. Enemy spy plane inbound. Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Oh.
Losing Charlie.
Oh.
Losing Alpha.
What? Oh my goodness.
Enemy is A.
They spawned me on the other side. Oh my goodness.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Bullshit.
We lost B.
Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry.
Yeah, the range on that Mark 7 is not that fucking great.
Oh, jeez Louise, I got grenaded.
Securing B. Lethal out. Enemy spy plane contact.
Boom.
B secure.
Oh, dude, I don't think I've gotten a single kill yet.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Fragmentation. Losing Bravo.
Oh my god, where are you? Someone else killed you, not me.
What's out
I just want to get a kill, you know, it'd be nice. God damn.
Ouch.
Man, I said 16 versus 16. I didn't say 16 dudes who were all better than me, motherfucker. Jeez Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, really? Oh my god. Oh, this guy's got a crazy scope.
Do it again. Bravo secure. Hostile counter spy plane established above. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Shit. Oh my god. Boom. Look at this guy's scope. God damn, he can see everything with that scope, bro. pissed about? Oh God, the headshot. That was sick.
Switching rally points.
That was a good run for him, man. Holy fuck.
Smooth.
Secure the objective. Taking Charlie.
Repeat. Objective is secure. Nice, dude.
Pulling ahead. Enemy is Bravo.
Oh, I knew, dude. Why did I flinch, bro? I knew he's gonna run around the back like that.
Securing B.
Shit. Oh shit, shit. I got a stupid flashlight. He gets away my position. Oh shit. Why can't I see them? I look and there's nobody, and I turn to run and I get shot. Oh, my bad.
Kill someone now.
Dude, tell me I got a headshot on this. I need some headshots so bad. Oh shit. Come on. Oh my god. Dude, I need headshots.
Aim higher.
Aim higher. Oh, God bless America. I was totally shooting the wall behind that dude. I mean, I literally saw that shit. Come on, man. What happened? Oh, that's... looks like an electric gun or something. Oh, there's a dude right on the inside of the van. Oh my god. Holy shit.
There's a sniper in the bus.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Enemy SB. Enemy RCXD detected. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Road rage.
Securing Bravo. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Finally got a kill.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Wow. Okay.
Losing Bravo.
God, did I not get that kill? Why not?
Hostile artillery targeting active.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I still didn't get a kill. I don't believe this. Oh my god. I suck so bad right now. All around them, and I'm not even...
Naze Garden. Download Twitter or visit twitter.com and search at Naze Garden at Naze Garden Show, Truth Ear News for the full podcast experience. YouTube channel at Truth Ear News on Twitter.
This little tiny gun. Me and my little tiny gun.
bring this home.
Oh shit! I'm out in the open, dude.
Yeah, I did that too, man.
Securing B. Enemy care package above. Bravo secure.
Window.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
No problem.
Wow. I got some. I don't even know. I got 14 kills. I don't remember any of them.
Did you get your headshots?
No, I doubt it. I don't know. It didn't. I didn't see headshot come up one time this whole game. So.
Oh, choking. Gun choking.
Don't tell me how
Fried Drive. I went to the doctor and he just sucked blood from my neck. Do not go see Dr. Acula.
Are you sure it was not a vampire, not a doctor?
I need some fucking headshots. God damn with these submachine guns. Let's go.
Aim for the head.
Okay. 14 kills. I don't even know if I got it. And I gotta get fast kills. Two fast kills or something. I don't get that either. With the submachine gun.
Can we get this show on the road here? Thank you.
Team deathmatch. Show them how the CIA does business. We're taking control.
Damn. That same guy with that same fucking scope shit.
We're losing this fight.
Two of them. Fuck me.
I need you to die so that I can kill you. I'm gonna fucking try to totally come from a different angle here, man.
Oh, I don't want to pick that gun up. Thank you.
Roger that. Tell me I got a headshot on that dude, man. He's totally shooting at his head.
We're losing the advantage.
What?
Fucking grenade. Oh my god, really? Dude, my problem is when I see the grenade sign, I don't know which way to run to get away from the grenade.
Yeah, I often get that too. But when you see that hand sign, that means you are in the reach of picking up the grenade, and then you can throw it away. If you see it's red on the hand.
Oh shit. Damn it, man. I know. The sniper from the roof got me. Whatever.
Yeah, he's an asshole, man.
Fuck. Fuck, dude. Oh shit! Oh, he was in there with me. I didn't even know it. Fuck. Oh, ho, ho. Damn.
Outside.
Roger that. I'm down. Guy killed me quick as shit. Oops, I'm dead. Run out in the middle of the street, taking kill.
You're dead.
I'm
You're
dead. I'm dead.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh
Sniper,
shit.
man.
Wow, dude. Okay.
I hate that
Friendly.
sniper, dude.
He's on that shit.
Why is no one fucking killing him?
I don't know where he is. God damn. God, I got him. Oh, give me a headshot on that
Good
guy,
job.
please. Still didn't say headshot. It says comeback survivor, but no headshot.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Oh, there's gas. SAM turret available. What is a SAM turret? I don't know. Damn it.
That is a turret who shoot down grenades and shit, if I'm correct. If people throwing grenades, that will shoot them down.
Oops, okay. Huh.
Even that, or it's for airplanes.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh man. Whoa, I never saw a guy. Holy shit.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Napalm. That sniper is starting to piss me off.
That motherfucker. No, I still didn't get a headshot. Oh,
No, napalm.
got him. 2 kills on a streak, hot swap, nose breaker. But it was whatchamacallit, meleeed him. Oh, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, he's on the roof again, man.
Oh my god. Coming out of the theater too. I guess somebody got him. He was in there. Where'd he go? He must be watching a matinee. Up. Friendly. Up. Up. It's friendly. Up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. What's going on? I don't know what that was. I got a kill though.
Good job.
Yeah, I think somebody was like killing. Someone was assassinating somebody, but I can't tell who when I'm seeing it happen. So I just fired at both of them, and you guys probably mad at me, you know. Oh yeah, I went up the Golden Arches and got killed by something. The golden ladder.
Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
The yellow ladder.
Right.
The yellow, don't watch the yellow brick
My
road.
God, yeah. Mine. That's mine. Bouncing down. Don't shoot me, dude. Oh shit.
Unreal. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Exactly, man.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
Christ. I'm not even.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Fuck, dude. I didn't
I'm
even
shooting
break even
airplanes.
with
I'm shooting airplanes. Look at this guy's scope, dude. Look at that scope.
Yeah.
What scope is that shit?
Look through fire and smoke and shit.
Look at that scope, dude. Oh my god. I want that. Fucking crazy scope.
Wow, I got the Mark 10 up to level 15.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm dead. Even I did horrible.
Okay, 3 out of 15. 2 or more players rapidly, and the fucking Tech 9. Okay, I'm at 7 out of 15. 2 headshot kills and 15. So I have to do it 8 more times. 8 more rounds with the submachine guns get headshot kills. And I gotta do this thing called rapidly. I have to kill 2 players rapidly using an SMG.
I guess that's just a double kill or something, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess. Alright, let's do this.
Sneak in a quick bomb here.
Unreal.
So we hopefully.
I should end my show. Nobody's talking in the chat. I should end my show since nobody's watching, because that'll probably help my gaming performance immensely. There's obviously an issue